Kid Cudi said he found Diddy alone in a conference room. Diddy was standing there with his hands behind his back like a Marvel supervillain. Mess Cudi. So your boy Kid Cudi is taking a stand in the Diddy trial today. We all know this is kind of gonna be like a canon event in the entire situation. And as we all know, the nigga Diddy blew up his fucking car. Like, come on now. Like, but he's taking a stand, and we have some of the screenshots here, so let's get into it. The attorney says, we call Scott Miss Cudi. Kid Cudi takes the stand. The attorney says, what did you do for work? Kid Cudi says, I'm an actor and a musician known as Kid Cudi. The state attorney shows him a picture. He says, who is this? Kid Cudi responds, that's Cassie. Kid Cudi says, we dated in 2011. The state attorney says, who else was she involved with? This is such a painful question to be asking my boy Kid Cudi. Why y'all doing this to him? What? Anyways, he says, Sean Combs. Sean Puff freaky ass Diddy Combs. The state attorney says, what did you know about their status? Kid Cudi says that she and Sean Combs has had some problems and they weren't dating anymore. And this was while he and Cassie were involved with each other. Kid Cudi, that is. So we go on. The state attorney says, in December of 2011, did law enforcement respond to your home? Kid Cudi says, yes, I had a break-in. Cassie called me at 5:30 or 6 a.m. So somebody's breaking into his crib. She said Sean Combs had found out about us. She asked me to pick her up, so I did. Yeah. The state attorney says, why? Kid Cudi says she was worried. So you gotta understand, while this whole thing is going, while this whole thing is going on, just keep in the back of y'all head of what Cassie is doing. I know she's somewhat of she's been victimized to some extent, but you gotta understand, bro, some of this shit is really out of pocket. It's really out of pocket. The AUSA says, what was her demeanor? Kid Cudi says, very stressed and worried. State attorney says, where did you go? The Sunset Marquee. Kid Cudi says, why? The state attorney asks Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi says, I thought it was safe, off the radar. So she calls him to tell him what back up. Let's run this. Let's rewind the tape a little bit. I had a break-in. Did in 2011 in December. Cassie called me at 5:30 or 6 a.m. She said Sean Combs had found out about us. She asked me to pick her up. So then we fast forward to this bullshit. They in some location that's really unknown, not really too known on no shit like that. State attorney says, who else did you speak with? Kid Cudi says Capricorn Clark. She sounded near tears. What did she say? The state attorney asked. That Sean Combs in the car near my house. Combs Brian Steele, objection. Judge overruled. If y'all don't know what that means, it means shut the fuck up. Let him keep talking. AUSA says, you called Sean Combs. Kid Cudi says, yes, I did. He said, I'm over here waiting for you. State attorney says, when you arrive, what did the outside look like? Pretty normal. Any security camera? Yes, but I found out they weren't working. So this man had cameras set up and shit, but these motherfuckers is not working. Ironically, the cameras is not working as soon as the motherfucker pull up to the house. I'm just saying, this sound like some Diddy-esque shit. We go on to say, Mess Cudi, but this Kid Cudi says, the security cameras have been moved. Did you move them? The state attorney says, no. State attorney also says, what did you see inside your home? Kid Cudi says, gifts were open, stuff I got from Chanel. He said, and my dog was locked up in the bathroom. So at this point, you not only is you running baby oil factories in the backyard of your home, you also locking niggas' dogs up, blowing niggas' cars up, acting like you in some type of side quest on GTA where you like what's going on? So I'm gonna try to dig a little bit deeper into this, and we're gonna take a little bit of a deeper look. So it goes and says this. The musician Kid Cudi took the witness stand in the trial of Sean Combs on Thursday morning. Kid Cudi told the court about his brief relationship with Cassie to start witnessing the government sex trafficking and racketeering case. He also detailed 2 incidents of breaking at his house and a fire set to his car. Let me see. So around November of 2011, Cassie told Kid Cudi that basically her and Diddy was no longer together. I don't know why she told him that, but she told him that. And then the next following month in December, Diddy takes it upon himself. Well, Cassie takes it upon herself. I don't know. I don't know. But somehow Diddy finds out that Cassie has been getting her back blown out and plowed down by Kid Cudi. And he's not too happy. He goes to Kid Cudi's crib. He locks the dog in the bathroom. He's opening gifts from Chanel and shit. He's squirting baby oil all over the floor. So when Kid Cudi opens the fucking front door, he's slipping and sliding and shit. I don't know what's going on. It says last week, Ventura testified about the violence and sexual coercion she says marked her decade-long on and off relationship with Combs, which lasted from about 2007 until 2018. That's 11 years of freak-offs. Ventura's testimony was filled with graphic details and descriptions of the drug-fueled sexual encounters with male escorts that she says were choreographed by Combs, which is actually insane. This man is conducting live porn. Keep that in mind. He's conducting an orgy. It's fucking insane. On the stand, Ventura repeatedly said she participated in the sexual performance because she was scared to say no to Combs, who allegedly exerted outsized control over her personal and professional life. You have to understand, this is at a time where media was easily intimidated by artists because they didn't have nothing but the artists. Now the media has TikTok. Now they have fucking YouTube. Now they have social media. Now they got Instagram. Bro, ears and eyes are fucking everywhere now. You can't really get away with this type of shit no more. But I guess the part where she said she was scared to say no, y'all can't hold this against her either, because I gotta understand, bro. He may have been threatening to kill her family. I mean, just think about it. He didn't blew up the nigga Kid Cudi car and broke into his house, put the dog in the bathroom. Thank God nothing happened to the dog, because I ain't gonna lie, I was probably gonna have to go to that courthouse and hey, I'm just saying. But it also goes on to say Diddy's defense attorneys, I don't know why I'm leaning in like this. Diddy defense attorneys have suggested Ventura was a willing participant in their client's unconventional sex life. This is a crazy take. Not even that you didn't do the shit. Nigga, she knew about the whole entire thing. I don't even know why she trying to sit up here and say like she did something. But you still did it. Shut the fuck up. Diddy, who settled an earlier civil lawsuit with Cassie for $20 million, has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. So why did you settle? That's a big thing. So Kid Cudi testified that in the early hours of December 2011, he received a phone call from a scared Cassie. Cassie called his phone scared as fuck. She told him that Diddy had found out about their relationship and asked Kid Cudi to pick her up. She like, oh my God, Diddy knows about us. He's mad as hell. Come pick me up. Diddy had allegedly obtained Kid Cudi's home address from Cassie. Close that back door, can't get snaked by my homie. On one side of the foot, you can get mad at Cassie and say like, oh, why would she drop the location? But at the same time, she literally just stated that, like they literally just said that she could never tell him no because she was scared of the threats that he was making towards her and shit like that. There's no way, it's no way. So you have to understand that literally factored into why she dropped Kid Cudi's low off to Diddy. You once you have that much control over somebody, once you it's not right. It's not right. None of this is okay. You shouldn't be giving out somebody's address whatsoever. But at the same time, Diddy, you shouldn't be putting anybody in a fucking position to where they have to give you somebody else's address or you're going to beat the fuck out of them. Excuse me. Or you're going to beat the fuck out of them. I don't think that's cool. The rapper and actor Kid Cudi, aka, told the court that he was confused because he believed Cassie was no longer dealing with Diddy, but he picked her up and took her to a hotel. So you have to understand this whole entire time, maybe she lied. Maybe she lied. And this is why people on the internet is having an issue with Cassie and not really trying to take what she say to the fullest piece of honesty, because you have bits and pieces and instances like this where she's literally dropping a man's location, lying to him about who she's involved with when she's giving her body parts to another man. How you gonna put your let me chill. But how you gonna swap DNA with somebody and then you're not even telling them what's going on for real? I understand, bro. Like once we too deep into a situation, we want to feel like we can still have a normal life, bro. But leave that shit alone. Don't drag me into that shit. If you know you got a baby oil demon in your back pocket, don't call me, don't text me, don't FaceTime me, don't nothing. Please. Diddy testified that at the hotel he received a phone call from Diddy's employee and Cassie's friend, Capricorn Clark, who told him Diddy and an associate had physically forced her into a car and driven to Kid Cudi's home. Nigga what? He received a phone call from Diddy's employee and Cassie. You didn't even get a phone call from Cassie. This is the employee. This is the assistant who told him Diddy and an associate had physically forced her into a car and driven to Kid Cudi's home. You need to lock this nigga under the jail. Clark allegedly told Kid Cudi she was calling from the car and Combs was currently inside Kid Cudi's home. Kid Cudi told the court he rushed to his house and called Combs on the drive. Diddy allegedly told Kid Cudi they needed to talk, and when Kid Cudi responded that he was on his way home, Diddy said he was waiting for him. I don't know. I take that how I want to take that, but if Diddy call me and tell me that he waiting for me, I'm going to the furthest state. I'm taking the furthest trip across the country, bitch. Kid Cudi testified that when he arrived, there was no one at his residence. During cross-examination from defense attorney Brian Steele, Kid Cudi told the court that he had left his front door unlocked and there was no signs of forced entry or any damages to his home. However, Kid Cudi said he discovered unwrapped holiday presents. So this is December 2011. Y'all got to keep in mind, it's the month of Christmas. But these rich ass motherfuckers get presents and gifts all fucking year. So hey, on his kitchen counter and found his dog locked in the bathroom, which is not where he had left him. So I don't know if there was any harm done to the dog. I hope not, because Diddy, you gonna have problems. Kid Cudi called the police and filed a report about the break-in. He testified that he spent Christmas with Cassie's family in Connecticut, and Diddy reached out to him several times, which he responded, "You broke into my house, messed with my dog, I don't want to talk to you." So you gotta understand, this whole entire time, Kid Cudi is spending Christmas with Cassie. You have to understand the type of hatred and envy and just bitterness that's building up in this baby oiler. So you gotta understand, somebody who was fueled by baby oil. Kid Cudi testified that he and Cassie ended their relationship shortly after the 2011 holidays. He said he was concerned for his safety if he continued seeing the singer. I would be too, nigga blowing up my cars, and nigga, how did you get in my house? You forced her into the car. If somebody's forcing you into the car, I'm sorry, but if you're not calling the police on them, and if this is not already on CNN and all this bullshit, I'm done. I can't be around you no more. Kid Cudi made the right move. Nigga probably would have been in somebody's fucking trunk. In January of 2012, Kid Cudi told the court he received the call from his dog sitter alerting him that his Porsche was on fire in the driveway. When he arrived home, the rapper said he found the burnt remains of a Molotov cocktail sitting next to his scorched vehicle, which was damaged beyond repair. Police responded to the scene. During Kid Cudi's testimony, prosecutors showed several images of the car. A hole had been cut into its roof to presumably insert the burning bottle. These motherfuckers pulled the Spy Kids. Motherfucker done cut the motherfucking shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? The red leather lining of the driver's seat and door had been charred and blackened by the smoke. During cross-examination, defense attorney Brian Steele confirmed with Kid Cudi that although DNA was taken from the scene, no one was ever charged with. Get that bullshit out of here. Get. Who is this Brian Steele motherfucker? This the motherfucker from Young Thug court case? I ain't gonna lie, I don't even fuck with Young Thug cause of how he treated my boy Gunna. So really, it's fuck Brian. Still, Kid Cudi told the court he believed Diddy had something to do with the incident. After the fire, I was like, this is getting out of hand, Kid Cudi said. He set up a meeting with Diddy at the Soho House in Los Angeles where he arrived. Kid Cudi said he found Diddy alone in a conference room. Diddy was standing there with his hands behind his back like a Marvel supervillain, Mess Cudi told the court. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you can say objection for hyperbolic or whatever fucking shit that they like to use, word they like to use. But that's a perfect description. This nigga Diddy is worse than a Marvel villain. He's a fucking villain off The Boys. The two musicians discussed their respective relationships with Cassie, who later joined them. During the cross-examination, Kid Cudi said Combs maintained a calm demeanor throughout the conversation, and there was a mutual confusion about the overlapping timelines in their relationship with Cassie, meaning that she was lying to both of them. Let me just state that once again. The two musicians discussed their respective relationships with Cassie, who later joined them. During the cross-examination, Kid Cudi said Diddy maintained a calm demeanor throughout the conversation. So Diddy surprisingly didn't, start running throughout the fucking restaurant in his towel, throwing and kicking shit. There was a mutual confusion about the overlapping timelines in the relationships with Cassie. So this right here, that mutual confusion, if both of the niggas that is talking about the same female are confused about what happened in between both separate relationships, that means both of y'all was being lied to. Or Diddy, you told Cassie what to say in that relationship. When did they meet up? Was this 20 years? It don't even say when they met up. Both of you guys were played true, Brian Steele asked. True, Miss Cudi answered. So this is the lawyer trying to paint it as Cassie's been fucking around the entire time and she's now playing the victim role. I don't know. But I mean, what else? What else is this saying though? You done dropped the man location so his shit can get ran through. But what is killing me and what people are not trying to pay attention to is that you broke into somebody's house. It don't matter if she coerced you. It don't matter if, you could try to say Cassie begged me to break into. You broke into his house. I'm pretty sure you paid somebody top dollar to hide the evidence, and y'all was wearing all types of FBI, anti-FBI gloves, detectable gloves or something like that, bro. I'm pretty sure. Kid Cudi told the court he believed that he was lying. He testified that he did not see Cassie ever again after that. But a few years later, Diddy pulled him aside and apologized for everything. It's too late for that. Because now your bitch ass is in court. And now your bitch ass is finna go to jail. I'm finna walk my dog real quick and then we're gonna talk about this Tory Lane shit.